Happy Monday. It is the start of a new week, and I believe it is week 22 of the bulk, so we're getting on. We are getting on. It's pretty far into the bulk now, to be honest. And yeah, although I'm not over the whole process of building muscle and working towards that, I definitely do think that I'm due for a reset. I think I'm in store for a mini cut. I need to just resensitize my body, improve insulin sensitivity and nutrient conditioning, and then also just strip away a bit of body fat so I have a bit more of a extended runway for this growing phase. Because I mean, it's the same for anybody, not just myself. When you've been bulking or in a surplus for a prolonged period of time, like there's a certain point that you reach where you need to actually basically take a step back in order to take another 3 steps forward, because it just becomes counterproductive if you just continuously take or attempt to take steps forward without ever taking a step back to recalibrate things. So yeah, that's basically what I'm essentially due for, in my opinion, my personal opinion. So that's what I'll be doing. But whether that starts this week, next week, that's to be decided. But it's in the immediate future. Let's just say that. So currently, I'm obviously in a maintenance phase within my off season or within my bulk. So I've just been sitting at maintenance calories. Supplementation's been dialed down, so it's volume, nutrition. But before I begin my next push-up, I need to do a bit of a deficit clean-up phase, I think. So that'll be the next kind of, I suppose, step within this off-season before returning to higher food, higher supplements, that sort of thing. So yeah, chest, side delts, and calves on the menu tonight, so that'll be exciting. I always look forward to training chest and side delts. I'm not a big fan of push sessions. Like, I only did it last weekend just to still get all of the week's training in, despite not having enough days to actually get the remaining sessions done due to having additional rest days earlier in the week. So it was a bit of a shit show because of that. But now that I've obviously got the opportunity to basically execute this week of training correctly, not run into any kind of roadblocks, unintentional rest days, I can have my training laid out how I usually have it laid out. So chest, side delts today, a little bit of calves, then tomorrow back, rear delts, the following day arms obviously, and then yeah, it'll just be a case of slowly moving through that. Legs, honestly I can train legs, so I'm probably going to be reintroducing those this week. So instead of having a rest day, I might just train 7 days this week. We'll see, because if I do that, I can do my chest side delt day, back rear delts, arms, and I can do legs. Then I can do chest side delts, back rear delts, and arms again. So hit everything twice, except for legs, which I'm just hitting once between the other sessions. So yeah, I might try run that, see how it goes, see how recovery is. I have trained several days in the past, like several days a week. I can pull it off if I'm really dialing in my sleep and my food and all that sort of stuff. So see how things pan out basically. But I'll drink this. I'm not a big fan of energy drinks, I'll be honest, and it probably sounds a little bit, I don't know, contradicting coming from my mouth, seeing as I have had an energy drink the last few sessions. But having another one of the G Beat drinks, the green apple flavour. Get some B vitamins in me, some vitamin A and some caffeine. But because it is 7 o'clock at night, I don't want to have too much caffeine, but luckily this doesn't have a lot. It's got like 200 milligrams, but that'll be fine. I metabolize caffeine very fast. I'm one of those people that can drink a double shot espresso and go right to sleep, so I'll have this, yeah, and get in there. I'll see you guys in the gym. Yeah, so I did one warm-up set. Boy, it is busy in here tonight, I'll tell you that. So, fingers crossed I can get on all the equipment I need to get on in the order that I've got it programmed, that I don't have to do a lot of waiting tonight, because it's already getting on, obviously 7:15 now, and yeah, I don't want to be up till midnight, so fingers crossed I can get through the session pretty efficiently. But first set of 3, 12 to 15 reps, same weight as last week, 190 pounds. We'll just see where things end up. because I did train my second chest session a little bit later in the week last week, so I'm not quite as recovered as I normally would be by the time I'm hitting this first session since the previous week. So I've got a little bit of chest soreness, like muscle soreness, which might impede or like negatively impact my performance today, but we'll just see how things go. Second set. Got 15 on that first one, so I'm pretty happy. But whether I hit that again or not, that is to be determined. I doubt it, but I don't want to doubt myself. I'll go in to this set optimistic. I have to double check, but I believe I got 3 6 to 10 on this last week, so I'll do the first 2 sets at this weight if that's the case, and then the third set I'll bump it up a little bit. There. See how I go today, because it might have just been a fluke and I might not get 10s again. So if it looks like I'm going to be hitting 3 sets to 10 again, then I'll increase the weight for that final set, just to up the ante a little bit. So in order to save time waiting for equipment, I'm just reshuffling the order of the decline press with the cable press today. And if it's still taken when I finish with this, I'll just skip it altogether, because I'm not going to sit around here and wait 15 minutes for a piece of equipment, not tonight. But last week, I got 3 plates for 2 sets of 10, so I'll aim for that again tonight. With the arm strength decline press, I see a lot of people set the seat way too high and then they're like pressing from a very low starting point. And although it might look cool because you can move a lot of weight, it's not really doing much aside from working your ego. So make sure that you got the seat set to a height where the end of the handles are kind of like at nipple height. That's usually kind of like a good gauge, or just above nipple height. And depending on where your nipple placement is, whether you're a weirdo or whether you've got normal placement of your nipples. But yeah, that's a good reference point, I find. I figured just in case the cable press is taken, so I get a decent amount of volume still, I'll do a third set on this. And if I do get the cable press, then well, I've just got an extra bonus set that I did this session. Win-win either way. Great. The pin for this machine is missing. That is fantastic. It's like a practical joke or something.
Work tomorrow, she said, still going in like Rich, only got me to feel so intense. I already seen that movie, but I will go again.
It's all good. I stole one from another machine. So, get this show on the road. So I got, I believe it was £120. Yeah. Last week for 10 to 11 reps per set. So we'll see how this goes. Very good song. Some fire from the gods. Yeah, fuck it, I'm just going to do a third set as well. I don't like the idea or the thought of an odd number of working sets for a body part, and if I stop now I've only done 11 sets for chest. I know that's a bit OCD, but I am OCD, so I'm going to do a third set, round it off to a nice even 12 working sets for chest this session. That's all I got. 8 reps, not sets. Alright, on to laterals now. So because I don't want to wait for the seated machine lateral, I'm just going to do some dumbbell laterals, which I haven't done for months. So I'm not sure what weight to go. Probably 10s. Try 10s, and if that's too light, I'll increase from there. I did do a third set, but it didn't record, so I apologise. Set number 4 now, though. Bonus set, set number 5. Now it is time for the obligatory 2 sets of calf raises at the end of each session. So 265 pounds. Seat needs to go one back. There we go. That's the sweet spot. One sit down, one to go. You're probably wondering like why I need 2 sets, and I kind of did touch on it briefly in my video last week, but essentially I'm going to be training carbs every session, and if I'm training 6 to 7 days a week, that's 12 to 14 sets of carbs if I'm doing 2 a day. So that's a sufficient amount of volume for carbs at the moment, in my opinion. I mean, they could handle more, but I'm still going to grow doing that many. And there's nothing really magical about doing like 3 sets or 4 sets in a session. Like the body doesn't really necessarily count the sets that you do each session. It just responds to the stimulus. If you provide your body with adequate stimulus by the end of the week, you're going to grow. There's just a summation of total stimulus at the end of the week from the volume that you do across the entire training week. So if you don't like doing several sets of carbs in one session, train them more frequently. And if you're training them every single day almost, like I am, you can keep the volume pretty damn low. So yeah, that's the logic or the rationale behind it. So I'll do one more set of these, and then it'll be time to head up home. I might buy a little bit more chicken and rice from the fridge out the front, because it's reasonably priced here, and normally I just cook, but I don't feel like cooking tonight, and I'd have to go to the grocery store to buy more chicken if I'm going to cook. And I'd rather just be able to go home, heat something up and eat it, and get into the last bit of work that I have for the day, because it's nearly 8:30 in the evening and I want to get to bed at a reasonable hour. I've still got 2 meals to hit, so that way I don't have to waste any time. So yeah, I'll do one more set of these and then I'll get the hell out of here. That is that. I'm really tempted to do a third set. You know what? Fuck it. I might do a third set. See how I go. Have a bit of a rest first. Whew.